Hey Square Bears, so in this video I'm going to show you how I customize my lace closures. I use these steps to both maintain a more natural appearance as well as just maintain a little bit more durability with the unit itself. If you guys are familiar with lace closures, whether it's made with a French or Swiss lace, you guys probably know that the material itself is quite fragile. So I hope that you guys learned something from this video. In this video, I'm going to be working with a lace closure that I just got from Indian Hair Company. Indian Hair Company now carries lace closures, which is awesome because their hair is amazing. Before we get started, I'm going to share with you guys some of the materials that I used in today's video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. After I have mixed the developer and the bleach together, I just went ahead and painted the inside of the lace closure with a nice thin even coat of the bleaching developer mixture, and I just completely covered the inside. So you want to be careful with this step. The only thing that I would advise you to do with mixing the developer and the bleach together is to try to make it as thick as possible as far as the paste is concerned, because as it develops and processes, it starts to swell anyway. And so the more that you can kind of deter that swelling process and keep it kind of confined to the lace itself, the least likely it will bleed into the hair and create what I like to say are hot roots on the lace closure. It's very similar to getting hot roots on your natural hair, and you just want to avoid that step. But if you can't avoid that step, you can always go back into the actual hair and just like apply hair color to the roots, and it should be fine. After I have processed and bleached the knots, which was what that process was all about, I went ahead and applied a thin coat of foundation. You can use foundation. I would probably recommend fabric dye for this step, to be honest, because the foundation tends to be a little bit messier, but it was the most convenient thing that I had at hand. But again, if you guys are able to get your hands on fabric dye, go ahead and choose a fabric dye that is as close to your scalp color as possible. If this is for your own hair, you just want to customize it and make it a little bit more special to you, of course. So I painted it, and I'm just kind of checking the inside. I typically use do this step twice, let it dry, and do it again. And then for the sealing process, I use simple fabric glue. Another thing that I would recommend as far as the fabric glue, I'm using a white base fabric glue that does dry to clear. I would probably go for a fabric glue that's already clear. It dries better. I find that this fabric glue, that although it starts off white, it dries to clear. The white part of the glue starts to seep onto the hair, and in the drying process it starts to flake. It looks a little bit more like dandruff, and it's just a little bit more tedious in the cleanup process, but it's not hard to remove. It's just like one extra step you can alleviate if you already had clear fabric glue. So as you can see, I'm coating the inside with fabric glue. We're going to allow that product to dry completely. Repeat the steps if you want to. I find that if you do it 2 or 3 more times, it's more of a thicker barrier for you, and it feels more like skin. Using fabric glue makes the material still really pliable, so you can bend it and shape it, and it's fine. I find this as a cheaper and far more realistic alternative to a silk-based closure, because silk-based closures to me does not seem very natural. But as you can see, this is the finished product. I would also encourage you guys to pluck out the hairs and any parting option that you want to prior to the bleaching, if not the bleaching and the gluing process, because it's easier to have the hairs already plucked out before the glue is there. It's just it's a harder step, but it's not unachievable if you do it afterwards. I hope that this video has helped you guys. I absolutely love this. I tried this with every single one of my lace closures in the past 5 months, and it's worked fine for me. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and if you want more, make sure that you come back here. All right, see you in the next video, Square Bears. Bye.